All right, guys, this video is going to be about all these tools that we use to minus the little bone. I just have that as a toy. I'll explain why. These are the tools I would recommend you guys to use. So if you're training with us, you know, I've had a lot of clients that they go, what should I use? This is just the easy way of me kind of going, hey, go look at the video. But this is good knowledge for anybody else, even if you're not a client, right? Like, this, you want to get the right stuff. Don't get the BS that everybody tries to, you know, sell. These are this will develop your dog, okay? Whatever you're trying to do, whether it's sports or personal protection or just for fun, these will make sure your dog doesn't out when Coco, what are you eating? She's trying to eat that tree right there. She's about 3 months, just over 3 months. We just did a session. That's a little raggeds there, but she goes at the bottom of this tree and she's peeling it off. And I know she's gonna one of these days just fucking thing's gonna fall this way. Hopefully not on the fence. But anyways, I'm getting a little carried away here. Okay, so the reason I want to make that video is for that, right? But it's good knowledge if you're trying to develop your dog, because not everybody's gonna know this. You're just gonna most likely go buy something at your PetSmart or whatever local store, right? And get like a tug or something from a dollar store. I don't know. But these are like the professional. These are what professionals, most people use. This is what I've worked for me. I'll use that for any puppy I'm training in protection, or whether it's protection or client's dog, right? These are the tools I use. That thing there is pretty much a bigger version of another tool there. So anyways, let's go back here. This is in the order that I would introduce it to the dog, okay? I started off usually with, I'm missing a pink Kong. It's about this big. Okay, it's tiny, but it's super soft. That usually goes here, but the culprit has lost it. She's chasing a butterfly. Here we go. The lazy dog is hot today. Nice try. Nice try, buddy. A little bit faster next time, yeah? Let's go, put her in the 6th gear, buddy. Okay, anyways, so yeah, a ping pong will go here. That I just kind of use it to just toss it at the dog if she's like starting to nip me or something, right? Like I'm teething, I need something in my mouth, I'll just toss that. Good potty, good girl. So she has lost that. So now she's about 3.5 months. So now I've started introducing these toys, okay? I start off usually with this. So this should be here, but it doesn't really matter. I like using this if the dog's drive is high, okay? Like she is a working German Shepherd. Hey, fooey that. What are you doing? Sniffing poop, are you? Don't be a dirty dog. Nobody likes a dirty dog. Just grass. Okay. Because she's high energy, this is called the flirt pole, okay? The flirt pole is just a rag, and you can attach, you can make this at home if you want. This was very inexpensive. It's like 20 bucks. It looks nice. You know, you can use this as a whip later if you're trying to scare the dog in protection or whatever. I use it when I feel like the dog's ready for it, like just to kind of introduce a stick in the picture. And all you do with this thing is you kind of, I don't want to do it to her because she'll absolutely go insane, but all you do is you drag the stick, make the dog miss, drag the stick, make the dog miss, and then when you want to let the dog have it, you let the dog have it, and then you kind of play gentle tug, let them win it. And when you feel like the dog is getting lazy, you pick it up again, you get active again. Okay, that's a quick way to burn your dog's energy. And if you're like, okay, she hasn't had her exercise, then you can always utilize that. Okay, I recommend that for people with small yards and they got like pit bulls and stuff, like working line for some reason, right? But or they go from a big place to a small place, and then they're, what are you eating? Wood? You eating wood? Shredding wood? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. So yeah, if you have like a big dog, you can just make a bigger version of this. You can get a broomstick, rope, and a toy, whatever. So you don't need a lot of space. The dog just misses all the time. Then you just play tug with them after. That's the reward. Okay, I don't want to drag this out for too long. This is number 2. This is like a baby tug. This is when you think your dog is getting good on the grip on that and on this little thing here, right? It's absolutely the same thing like the flirt pole, but a little bit heavier duty. It's just got a handle, so you can whip it around. You can get active with the dog. Make a mess. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Yeah. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Ow. Okay, just like that. That's how you use it in a nutshell. She's already worn out, so she's being lazy right now. So this tug is when you're like, okay, I think she can bite that, and I think she can bite this. Get this, right? Now you're teaching the dog to target. That's why it's so worn out. It's not just her, it's like all the other dogs I've trained. But if it's a puppy or a young dog, it's super soft, and the puppy can hold on to it better, okay? So this is introduction, and our goal is to graduate to this. This is harder material. This is the same material as like a sleeve that's used in competitions or even law enforcement, which is kind of the standard for the industry. So this is the same material, same kind of feel to it. So the dog, once the dog can clamp on, big enough to clamp onto this and not gonna let go. If the dog is struggling on this, go back to that. Once you're on here, you should stay on here, right? And it's super easy. I always use 2 toys, I never use one. So if I play with one, and I'll do another video on that, and she wins it and she runs away with it, and she, you know, a lot of people start chasing the dog. Don't do that. Introduce a secondary toy, okay? So anyways, this is that. It's got it from Redline Canine. Pretty good material. This is, now we're getting into the Kongs, okay? Think of it like this. This is a playtime targeting tool. This is, you're gonna develop your dog's grip, okay? For the sleeves and stuff like that. This is number 1 on the Kongs. Meaning, I call number 1, the red Kong is softer. So what you wanna do is something like this. You're gonna put a rope with a washer in the bottom. That way, when you pull it through, there's a washer in there. So dog, when you're playing tug, the dog doesn't pull the whole Kong away from you, okay? This is pretty much the same as this. This is a lot harder. A working dog should hold on to this once he's fully engaged. And if you give that a good, like a hard yank and the dog doesn't let go, that's a good grip. That's the goal. A lot of dogs can't do that, okay? You don't want to have these dogs kind of with a weak grip. And if to develop it, this is how you develop the grip for the Kong, okay? Just like this is how you develop here, then it's the big sleeve, okay? This is when you think your dog is ready for, big enough for a sleeve and can hold on. It's thicker, right? It's like a sleeve, a mini sleeve. So this, you can play with the dog. You can attach a leash right here. So when the dog wins it, you can pull them back and continue play, whatever. You can do that with all these toys, by the way. You can just attach it to the handle. My course will rip this off. He's sitting there biting on it. So the dogs love it, right? And after this, you're introducing sleeves, right? You got the puppy sleeve, you got the intermediate sleeve, and you got the big sleeve that has the same color as this toy here. Okay, guys? So this is how I do it. This is how I tell people to do it. Now this here, toys, this is like a heavy rubber bone. I use it for when she was like 2 months old, 2.5, so she can pick it up and carry it around and work on her neck and, you know, getting stronger, the jaw and stuff like that. And she'll get tired of like hauling it around, so she'll just stop, and then you take the toy away. You never want the dog to loiter with the toys. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, like I said, my sleeve's in the truck, so don't have one. I'm in my backyard, so I don't have one here because I don't need it right now. So these are the toys. So once she graduates this, you'll be seeing sleeves and stuff like that. But yeah, want to make a video, so go train your dog. Stop fucking around.